I've got to fill that entire thing up with that weird, super slow contraption. It's going to take a minute. Welcome everybody to Hocking Hills State Park. I'm going to try and vlog this as best I can. We're here in the RV, quite the drive up the hill. Burned a lot of fuel, about 5.5, 6 hours to get here at the pace that we're doing. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's beautiful weather, forecasted all weekend. And the goal of this trip is to get a vertical waterfall shot. There is a 24 by 36 frame sitting in my bathroom that I've been waiting for a photo on, and we are trying to get a waterfall shot. We have beautiful weather. It's been raining a lot this year in this area, so I hope that there's good waterfalls. The problem is the state park on the weekends gets absolutely packed, and so there'll probably be a lot of people. I don't know, we'll have to Photoshop some people out, but yeah. As far as kit goes, we've got the X-T5 and the Sigma 18 to 50. That's all I brought, and then some filters. So we'll see how it goes. Easton, Vera, can you guys say hey for the camera?
Hey!
Dad cam mode. You guys think we're gonna get a good waterfall shot this week?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Supposed to have nice weather. Did you see that beautiful pool over there?
Yeah.
There's a pool right over there.
But we're trying to laser tag the evil queen.
Later we're gonna go swimming.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Can we go? Dad, can we go? Can we go?
Yeah, you can go swimming.
Okay, but
I gotta get everything set up. If somebody can watch you guys. I don't know if Mom
My
packed
dad's probably gonna come with us.
I'll go with you guys. I gotta get everything set up though.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this camper set up and then we'll go swimming later, okay?
Yeah, I think I might.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back. So I had intentions of vlogging. I never finished the vlog because I ended up just being with the family and having fun. But I did record little clips throughout it, so I'm going to talk here as we go about this and just narrate some things. Here's the point of this whole video. I really enjoyed taking just the X-T5 and one zoom lens, and I think zoom lenses are the right lens for travel. I told you that in a prior video with my OM1 in the 12 to 40 f2.8, and I think that's still the case here. I left all the primes at home, and even though I would have probably enjoyed the 33 1.4 for its sharpness and color rendition and bokeh, and the 27 2.8 for its pancake style, the Sigma 18 to 50 was the right lens because I can go from wide-ish to telephoto-ish and can change my framing, and that was a lot of fun. And so we ended up going down to Hocking Hills, Ohio, which is in like southeastern part of Ohio. It's got these like ton of caves and waterfalls and hikes and stuff like that, and we had incredible weather. Spoiler alert, I didn't get to capture my waterfall picture that I wanted, but I did capture a lot of good images along the way. And this is some of those images in some of the video that I caught along the way. Good morning.
Good morning.
Right here. Look at the pool there.
Water looks cloudy. They clean it though, there's a robot in it.
Good morning. All right. So yesterday was a little quick travel day. Today's day one, and today's Friday morning. So the park gets really busy on the weekends, and so our thought process is to try and go hit the more like popular touristy spots and get that out of the way before it gets too busy in here, because my only chance of getting a waterfall photo without a bunch of people standing in front of it is probably this morning. We got absolutely beautiful weather, but because I'm not a real photographer, we're gonna go during harsh daylight in the middle of the day. It's not gonna be sunset or sunrise or any kind of like overcast, cloudy, dramatic skies. It's gonna be beautiful, clear skies. And spraying the polarizer and ND filter, hoping a little bit of editing magic can make it work. Right, Vera? Right?
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're gonna get it going. Had a little problem setting the RV up last night. The campsite is completely uneven, and you can't open the slides on an RV with it being uneven. I tried putting it up on blocks, but the thing weighs so much, it was like crushing the blocks. And on top of that, the rear jacks like drove through the asphalt. Here's a picture of that. So I think the point of photography is to not be taken out of the moment, but to see the moment and appreciate it for more. Like that's what it is for me. It's having my camera with me, letting it be a part or extension of me, you hear that a lot, and then using it to capture moments of my family and document those and just get out of the way. And a single body with a zoom lens that's versatile is absolutely the way to go. And so I really enjoyed using this lens, and the Sigma lens is very, very sharp. I would say the autofocusing issues are present on X-T5 popped up a few times. I'm not sure if that's a byproduct of me having a Sigma lens on a Fuji body. I don't think so. Like I said in the past, I've had this lens on a prior X-T5 on an older firmware, and it was fine, but it was definitely usable. But there were some shots that were out of focus. The other thing I ran into a lot was in harsh dynamic range scenarios, I really had to underexpose the image and kind of preserve the highlights and then recover shadows. I think that's a normal digital sensor kind of thing you have to do. But with the Fuji, I felt like it was even more pronounced a little bit. And so I had to bring a lot of these back into Capture One and edit some of these for us. But, you know, we ended up spending the first day after what I was hoping to be the waterfall shot. And it was dry season too much. We didn't get the waterfall shot that I wanted. I got a decent image. The lighting wasn't great. There wasn't water coming down like the way I wanted it to. And so nonetheless, I enjoyed the experience. We had a really great time, but I didn't get the waterfall shot I wanted. We went to a bunch of other places after that, like Ash Cave and, you know, a bunch of coves and caves. And those are really, really cool. And I thought the kids enjoyed it. And I got some cool pictures. It's hard to kind of bring the scale to life here. And so a lot of pictures you're seeing, I have people in the middle of them because I'm trying to generate scale. Otherwise, without having a person in your picture, it's really, really hard to kind of imagine how big the cave is or how big the tree is or how far down in the gorge you are. But that's kind of what I was going for. The other thing that I felt was a bit interesting is simulations. You know, they're cool and all, but I really am not happy with any of the film simulations straight out of camera. Outside of some of the more basic ones, like just taking classic negative high and maybe pumping the colors a little bit, or like Eterna, you start getting a little bit into like those super simulated looks, and they're okay, but I don't think for family vacation photos, I want to go that edited looking. You know, I wanted more of a natural look, and so that's kind of what I went for here. The other thing that was a little bit interesting was that the camera had a really hard time with white balance down in those caves because there's a lot of green and then the high contrast scenario. And so I was trying to push, you know, the camera to be a lot warmer than what it was trying to read. It was reading really, really cool to kind of offset the green that was in there. And so I struggled with that a little bit. And I think in hindsight, like the right way to do it is just to leave this camera on like Provia or whatever the standard one is, set the white balance to cloudy or sunny, whatever, and just leave it there. So you do your edits, you can just one click apply to all. I think the secret to success on a vacation is not bring a bunch of gear. And that's what I did. I just brought my 5-liter sling, the X-T5, the 18 to 50, brought some ND filters and polarizers, but you know, that was really it. And it was really, really a fun experience. Just the bonfires and the swimming and the kids playing with sparklers and the hiking and just getting to kind of be a family, you know, getting the kids away from their phones and their tablets was really, really cool. And I don't think having a full frame camera would have helped here. I don't think having a Micro Four Thirds camera would have helped here. I'll tell you, the way Olympus integrates their like focus bracketing or exposure bracketing or HDR, I think it's more intuitive and easier than on the Fuji, but maybe I have to learn a bit more. But my advice to you guys is, as you know, as you're watching some of these clips and seeing some of these pictures, when you go on vacation next time, try to keep everything into a 3-liter or a 5-liter sling. One body, one zoom lens, maybe some filters. And if you can put a travel tripod on the bottom of it, like I did, even better. Because if you want long exposures, you're going to have the ND filter and also a tripod. And so that's what I ended up doing. And I just want to share some of these photos with you guys. And if you're looking for some advice, I don't think the camera matters so much. Just grab one body and a zoom lens. And I would say even for like landscapes like this, the kit lens is fine because you're shooting, you know, f4, f5.6, f8 anyways. You're not really looking for bokeh and separation on those types of photos. And at low light, you know, bring a little travel flash if you have to, or, you know, then you want the faster aperture lens. But I enjoyed the trip. And I was, you know, a little scared to bring just one camera and one lens because I knew I'd want the other ones. And at times I did, but I didn't need to use them. And just using the camera as it's set up right now as I'm recording you with this X-T5 and the Sigma 18 to 50 was a very freeing experience. And I think that's my recommendation to you guys. Try that next time. Throw your camera on a strap if you have to. And just go for it. It's a lot of fun. Just want to share these pictures with you. I do want to bring up Some issues I've run into with the Fuji in a future video. This is my third X-T5, and 2 of the 3 have had an issue, and I'll bring it up in a future video. So stay on the lookout for that, but I'm having the issue here. It's a build quality issue thing, and it's reared its head again on this X-T5. I don't know if it's going to be like this forever because it's new or it'll break itself in, but there's something there. Anyways, I'm rambling. Hope you guys just enjoy some of the pictures. These are my edits in Capture One. I didn't want to go crazy with them. The straight-out camera images were good, but I felt like I could do a little bit more with them and bring some of that dynamic range back and, you know, jam the highlights to the left and the shadows to the right and kind of balance out the image a bit more. Oh, that's it, guys. I'll see you guys in a future video here shortly. Thanks for watching, and just keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple on your travels. You will thank yourself later. Small, compact, light, and versatile is the name of the game, unless you're doing astro, unless you're doing portraits, where you need a specialty lens. I think a good zoom lens is worth its weight in gold. And it's even got me thinking about like just one fast zoom lens. Like if you're a micro four thirds shooter, that 10 to 25 f1.7, if you're a full frame at 24 to 70 f2.8, you know, on Fuji, like the 16 to 55, I wish they had something faster, like an f2 lens. That'd be cool too. That was a zoom, but they don't. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. See you in the next one.